Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to the Raider franchise here on Madden 25. It is the NFL Super Bowl week here in the 2031 season, and it is your Raiders against the New York Football Giants. New York Giants representing the NFC, the Raiders representing the AFC. Let's go back to the bracket, and you can see what the journey was to get here. Raiders we did not have to deal with the wild card, but we did have to deal with Miami, able to win that game 45-13. Then go on to face Patrick Mahomes and the Tennessee Titans. We were able to double that score with 56-28, and so we are here representing in the Super Bowl. And the New York Giants had to face off against the number 2 seed in the Washington Commanders. Took those out 27-11. Took out Johnny Cartwright. We'll talk about him in just a minute. Then they go and take out the number 1 team in the NFC, and then they go and take out the Bears. And so New York Football Giants, man, they went against the best of the best in the NFC in order to get here to the Super Bowl. So both teams representing, having had a little bit of a journey. Let's take a look real quick. I'd like to take a look at the team schedule for the Giants, just so you can kind of get a feel, as we're going to face this team. If you want to jump to the game, you can. You'll be able to see that with the chapters. But today, right now, we're just going to take a look at some of the story leading up for the Giants. They take out the Patriots. Here's a look at their team. Again, they beat the Commanders early. They are in the same division, of course, in the NFC East with Washington. They beat the Dolphins. We also played them, although it was earlier in the season. We did face off against this team. We were 31-28, a very close game. We looked like we barely got out of that game. Looked like the Giants figured something out in the second half. We jumped out in front in the first half, and we did not find any scoring in the second half of this particular game when we faced off against them. Looking at what it looked like before, we did get an interception on Dwight Garner, but he outplayed Cordell Kidd, 105.9 to Kidd's 2.8. Kidd threw 3 interceptions in this game. I think this might have been one of those games that, I think this might have been Cordell Kidd's worst game at that point. Like this was his first worst game, if that makes any sense, early in the season, if I'm not mistaken. Also didn't get a lot on the ground with the running game. So Kyle Merritt had a big day. Brock Bowers, okay. Let's see what else happened in this game. Got the 1 interception with Klein. Interesting. Didn't get a lot of sacks, doesn't look like. Just 2 sacks. Okay. Yeah, so the team, man, the New York, we look like we had a interesting time against them. It'll be interesting to get the rematch. Okay, they went 1-1 with Commanders. Lost against the Seahawks and Eagles at the end of the season. Maybe what contributed to that 7th seed, that little 2-game losing streak. So New York Giants, all right, let's take a look at their team real quick, and then we'll look at some of the season awards, and then we'll jump into maybe, let's see, should we do the season awards at the beginning or at the end? I don't know. We'll see. I'll make a decision here in a minute. All right, so New York Giants. Boom. Dwight Garner, 99 overall. Great player. Obviously, with the 99 overall. Freight Train as the superstar X Factor. So we got to watch out for him running the ball. Connor Goodwell, another good running back. 24 years old, young running back, playing well, 89 overall. And Malik Neighbors and Jaden Kyle, 2 pretty good players here. Neighbors probably the one making the most noise. I feel like it should be interesting to see what our corners do against this wide receiver core. Deion Melton, decent tight end, always something for us to worry about. Offensive line looks good. That was a pretty good offensive line. Defensive line, this is where you think maybe you could get something on the ground. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll see if we can exploit that defensive line. They're not bad, but we may be able to do something there. Kevin Thibodeau, right, man. They're decent in all the spaces. Is that Burns? Brian Burns trying to get his Super Bowl win. Andrew Phillips. Okay, these corners don't seem super scary, but neither does our wide receiver core, as we've said many times. And so I don't know that we're going to be all that scary. Although Cordell Kidd has been playing well, which brings me to let's go ahead and do the yearly awards because Cordell Kidd has been drastically disrespected in this season. Johnny Cartwright wins the MVP of the league, and Cordell Kidd is not even on the list. Not even a top 10 consideration. Cordell Kidd, the number one quarterback in the league right now, quarterback rating and all that. Oh, man, I got to show y'all, man. This is disrespect at its highest. Luke Charlton is in the mix. That should be there, but, man, not even close. Okay, Coach of the Year, the Raiders, we do get that. All right, let's take a quick look at the the AFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Luke Charlton. Again, the disrespect to the quarterback. Disrespect. Where is he? You telling me Trevor Lawrence, the better quarterback than Cordell Kidd this year? That's wild. That is wild to me. Defensive Player of the Year, Zaire Klein. He gets a lot of these. Clemens is in the mix. A lot of Raiders here. Shelby's also in the mix. I think Shelby's going to be the next big star for this team. And then Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Daniel Allen. Allison was in the mix here. We didn't go to him as much as we wanted to, but he played well. And Barry Riddle, wow, one away from this top spot for Doug Rhodes. All right, best QB. Oh my goodness, Trevor Lawrence is the best QB. Are we? We're not in this list. Oh, that's crazy. Yo, what's going on? Oh, no, yes, we are. Okay, we're number 3. I was about to say, well, that's crazy that we wouldn't be in the list at all. Okay, so we're number 3 behind Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen. Curious how they're figuring this out, man. All right, best running back, Charlton, of course. Josh Downs, best receiver this year. We're not in the list at all. That makes sense that we wouldn't be there. Powers Johnson got beat out. He had won it last year. Zaire Klein, best best linebacker. Clemens definitely got the most interceptions, although I think Cheeks played very well. I would make the case that Adrian Cheeks was probably our best corner last year. You guys can tell me what you think about that. Caleb Monroe for the kicker and all of that. Just a quick look for the NFC. Ernest Andrews, Offensive Player of the Year, former Raider. Johnny Cartwright, also former Raider. Both of those guys, former Raiders, making big differences in other spaces. Teddy Thomas, Shane Simpson, Eagles. All right. Dwight Garner. Okay. Best quarterback. We're going to be up. Hold up. So Johnny Cartwright got the MVP, but Dwight Garner is the best quarterback in the NFC? Wow. Okay. The math, I don't, you guys make it make sense for me. I'm still working on it. Okay. Quick look at some of the other names here. There you go. Oh, got Chris Benford. There you go. Those are all the names. It's pretty interesting to me, I think. Some of the things that are going on. Wow. All right, so if we were to quickly, just because if we're to look at the quarterbacks, again, I'm not quite sure how they're figuring out like MVP or not. Cordell Kidd, the most yards, 45 touchdowns. Johnny Cartwright got the MVP. He's right behind us. I'm assuming, is it because of the interceptions? I'm wondering if it's the interceptions. But you're looking at the quarterback rating, like, we have the top quarterback rating. Oh, no, it's Strasburg. Okay. Trevor Lawrence. No, we've got a better quarterback rating for players who played a lot. Dwight Garner and us. Lawrence is behind us. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how Cordell Kidd got snubbed for the MVP, but that'll be fuel to the fire for Cordell as he goes into this playoff matchup, this Super Bowl matchup. Let's get ready to jump on in there. So we got the New York Giants. The Raiders don't have a whole lot of fun things to do with their jersey, but maybe we can do something fun here. So away, let's see what we want to do with the Giants. Oh, look at that. Okay, we might just do that. Let me look. Yeah, we'll do this. It's the Super Bowl. We'll do something fun, and if they're gonna be that, I feel like it'd be cool if we were white. You know. Let me see if I can get our light jersey here. I think I like this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one for the Raiders for the Super Bowl matchup. We got the red and tan, excuse me, against the black, against the white and silver, if you will. All right, Super Bowl 2031, Raiders, Giants. Let's get it.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's all up next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there they are, the New York Giants coming out the tunnel here for the Super Bowl run for the 2031 season. The Raiders had a magical year. There's your quarterback, Cordell Kidd, coming out with his team. And Dwight Garner, you saw him come out with the New York Giant team. The Giants taking out Giants all the way up to this game. Took out the number 2 seed in the Washington Commanders with MVP Johnny Cartwright, and also took out the number 1 seed in the Seattle Seahawks. And now they want to take out the number 1 seed in the AFC in the Raiders. Meanwhile, the Raiders have been playing great on defense all year, but especially back here at the end of the season, they come in with a pretty good streak, beating Miami, beating the Tennessee Titans, and they are quite used to facing tough quarterbacks. Speaking of quarterbacks, there's Cordell Kidd, 4,907 yards, 47 touchdowns, and 17 interceptions. There's lots of talk about Cordell being snubbed in the MVP race. That's going to be a lot of fuel to this young man's fire, and he's going to try it, and he does get his first catch. Completion to the receiver, and the Raiders are ready to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Raiders are in it. 2nd and 3, 7-yard gain on their first. They're going to hand it to Charlton for the first time today. Charlton looked for space, jumps back to the inside, picks up 2, and leaves 1 yard on the field. Maybe left a little bit on that play. Back to Charlton for 3rd and 1, right up the middle. He's going to get there, and a first down. Luke Charlton, you could make the case, is the real MVP of this team. Charlton having broke another NFL record this season. 29 touchdowns in the season, or wait a minute, 30. I think he's got 30 touchdowns in the season, rushing touchdowns, beating his own record that he set last year. There's a pass to Merritt, and he's going to get the first down. Kyle Merritt had a big game against the Giants when the Raiders faced off against them earlier this season. And we'll see if they learned anything from that interchange. There's a run to the outside. Bentley has a little space, and he's going to get 5 yards, as the Raiders have been yard positive on every play so far this drive. This is a decent way to start. Raiders trying to just move the ball down the field. Oh, and they're going to find pace. He's got speed, and he's going to jump back into the defender. But a great play for the Raiders. Orlando or Antonio Pace is going to get the catch and move the ball to the 10-yard line. Let's take a look at this play. Cordell Kidd has a little pressure, but Pace with the double move gets open and is up the field. Giant fans, not a big fan of this uniform choice. A lot of the Giant fans want to see that classic blue on the field. Oh, wow. What a play by the defender. Big boy number 97, Dexter Lawrence, flattens the right guard and gets to the running back easily to create a tackle for loss and 2nd and 12. This time they're going to find Allison for the touchdown. And the Raiders get on the board first. Terrion Allison, number 0, the rookie, comes in and gets his first touchdown of his Super Bowl career. And the first touchdown for this game. On the first drive of the game, and the Raiders are off to a great start. All right, so the Raiders are going to come out with the kick. By the way, we're in Dallas at the AT&T Stadium. Native Texans call this stadium Jerry World, and that's just exactly what it is. They would have liked to have their team here. Dwight Garner, 42 touchdowns and 5 interceptions, 4,379 yards. He does get the offensive best quarterback of the NFC, which is a little weird considering. There's a run up the middle, and they do get the 10 yards. Goodwell with a nice run. He got 13 yards there. And we have a man who's holding his arm, and Greg Pryor is going to go to the sideline. No, he's going to go to the locker room, and that's a loss to that defensive line. So that's going to leave the rookie Brackett there in the middle. We'll see what he can do. Oh, nice pass. They find the tight end, number 89. First down. They find Melton. Here's a quick look at that play. The quarterback was getting ready to get hit and was able to find his guy. Let's see what we can do here. Quarterback is going to get hit, and he's brought down by Adisa Isaac, number 48, off the right side. Isaac has played a great season and has had a great postseason. Him and that defensive line have gotten to quarterbacks repeatedly, and after the loss of Greg Pryor, he's probably going to need to play extremely well coming off the right end. It's a torn labrum for Greg Pryor, and we can expect to see him on the sideline in civilian clothes. And he's going to have to root on his team for the rest of this one. Pass is caught but dropped on the left side, and that's Adrian Cheeks able to come up and make the play against the defender. Okay, so now it's 3rd and 20. We got a big play opportunity here, And they're going to go up, and the pass is knocked away by number 29. That's Junior Spriggs, staying with the receiver and able to get his hand on the ball. Nice play by the defense to force the punt and make New York have to bring out their defense. Hopefully. That kick is going to go out of bounds. Okay, so it will be New York defense coming out on the field and the Raider offense coming out for their second drive here in the Super Bowl in Dallas, Texas. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Ball on the 21. Raiders in the I formation. Hands the ball off. Lou Charlton looked like he may have had a little space, but was only able to get 2 yards on the play. New York is one of the few teams this season to keep Charlton under 100 yards in the game. They're playing pretty good against the run so far here in the first quarter. Charlton fighting forward, gets one stiff arm, breaks another tackle, only gets 3 yards on the run though. 3rd and 5. They're going to go to the outside, and they get the quick pass to Brock Bowers for the first down. Nice play by the offense. On 3rd and 3, you expect maybe the Raiders would try the run play, and well, that's not what they did. Oh, the pass is just out of reach. Receiver did have a little outside leverage there, but we could not get the pass accurate. 2nd and 10, 57 seconds in the first. Charlton still not finding a lot of room. Gets very little on that play. Third and 10. Raiders want the first down. They're going to find Charlton, who's going to find room, makes one man miss, and a first down. Cordell Kidd with the nice throw just as he's getting hit. And that is a big play here in the, oh yes, Cordell has to throw it quickly, and Charlton able to pick it up and turn the ball upfield to get the first down. Well, let's go ahead and change Charlton. We're gonna see if we can get this play going. So RPO, looking at Merritt, we may get him. Going to pull to the outside. Merritt makes a man miss, and a first down for the Raiders with 3 seconds left in the first. 2-1, and that'll be the last play in the Super Bowl for the first quarter. The Raiders playing well. Defense held the Giants off the scoreboard. Meanwhile, the offense has already taken one drive to the end zone and trying to take the second one currently. 1st and 10 on the 35. It's been methodical. It's been slow. And there's a run up the right side for 4 yards. That one is going to be the backup. Bentley. This does not look great. Oh, they're going to go outside, and it's overthrown again. Same play. The quarterback cannot make the throw. Or at least same route. I don't think it was the exact same play. 3rd and 6. They're going to find Merritt, and it's going to be 4th and 1 on the 25-yard line. Kicker can make the field goal here. Now, this is interesting because the Raiders have always gone for plays like this. And but the couple losses that we do have as Raiders is a result of going for 4th downs and not getting them. And so here we are. The play opportunity, and it's Charlton going to run. He breaks. Oh, I thought he was going to break the tackle, but he stiff arms, but still is brought down. And a 1st down for the Raiders. They go for it, and it pays off. First down and 10 on the 11. Quarterback's going to run himself, and he does not want to slide. Cordell Kidd. Second and 4. Raiders on the 4. Wanting a touchdown. And it's Bentley they're going to give it to. He does get the 1st down. And they're going to be on the 1. They've got 4 tries to get a yard. I think we can do it. Somebody say it with me. I can get a yard. Little adjustment at the line from the quarterback. Charlton, they're going to give it to him. And up the middle he goes. Touchdown for the Raiders. Luke Charlton doing what he's been doing all season. Getting into the end zone, out of the red zone, and probably, maybe for this year, the premier red zone running back threat of the NFL. (14-0). Currently, the game is going very similar to the way the Giants played the first time these two teams met. The Giants had a hard time scoring in the first half. Second half played significantly better. And before we crown ourselves too much, we do know this offense can get hot. So 14 points is not a big lead. Nice pass to the tight end on the left side. They get the 1st down. Good play. Looks like nobody was on that guy. Let's see what was supposed to happen. Okay. Man in motion. Pass is caught by the tight end once again, and 1st down. The switch created a little bit of a confusion on the defense. That free safety had to come all the way across the field to cover their guy. Another run up the middle, and they're going to get about 7. They're past the 50-yard line into Raider territory, and the Raiders are trying to figure something out here. Let's go. Junior Spriggs, the cornerback, comes off the edge with the cornerback blitz and gets home to hit Dwight Garner to create a 3rd and 8. We have to be careful about the screen pass here. Oh, and they're going to throw the ball away. He did have a guy, but he would have to throw that ball across his body. Maybe he can't do it. Good job by the defense chasing Dwight Gardner off the spot. And so 47-yard line, that's a 64-yard kick. And they don't trust their kicker to do that, so the defense takes care of business. Is that the sun in the background through the window there? Take a look. Look at the top of the screen where the Raiders sign is on the scoreboard. Is the sun? Is that the sun behind there? I never paid attention to that. Come on, Charlton. You got to break a tackle. Brought down. 2nd and 12 on the 2. Let's see if we can get something up the middle here. Man, these guys are playing so good against the run. Charlton trying to get free. 3rd and 7. What to do? I don't like the calls that they're going with. Let's try this. Raiders have done well so far today with 3rd down conversions. Let's see if they can keep the streak alive. It's time they find Merritt, and he is across the line for the 1st down. That's going to make a 2-minute warning. Oh my goodness, we did have a guy. Thought we would try something deep for a second. Okay, well, we got Allison on the outside. We may try him. He's not a super speedster, though. He is tall, though. Oh, gonna go deep. Uh-oh, we might have him. Allison down the field on the left side. His 2nd touchdown of the day. And is in for the Raiders. Big play down the left side of the field here in the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Raiders rarely go down the field deep, but Terrion Allison got free from his defender, and the ball is put in the perfect spot for Allison to catch and go. Touchdown for the Raiders down the left side to create a 20 pending extra point. Well, officially now 21-point lead here in the Super Bowl. And that is going to add pressure to this New York Giant team. They want to come down and score. They do get the ball to start the 2nd half. So if they can score here and then get the ball back and score, they'll still be in this game. If the Raiders get a stop, though, and even worse would be a turnover. And that would make it really, really, really tough. Quarterback is fumble, and we talked about the turnover, and Riddle's going to scoop it up, roll up, and get it with a tumble, and a 1st touchdown for another rookie in this game. Barry Riddle, and they're going to call it a fumble. Now the question is, was it really a fumble? Oh, that's Shelby creating the fumble, getting the strip, and that's legit, and we called it an interception turn score. It's going to make this super hard now for the Giants. Oh man, nice break. Shelby comes unchecked, gets to the quarterback. He sees it coming, and there's the tackle and the fumble. Oh man, Barry picks it up, does a little tumbleweed, and that boy gone. Touchdown. Wow.
Quarterback did not see the runs coming, and it paid dividends.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling onto this lead.
Well, that started the exact same way. It was 28-0 last time these two met in the first half.
Return score, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away.
I can't remember whether that interception happened in the first half or not,
Position start. He's tackled at the 29.
but Dwight Garner had the turnover last time.
And the offense heading out. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attempt.
Minute 16 is a lot of time. They can still score here in the first.
Throwing it to start this drive.
Adisa couldn't put in pressure on the quarterback. Wow. Why do I feel like this is going to be a first down? Let's back up a little bit. Pass is going to get to the receiver, but could not bring it in. 3rd and 10. And they're going to run it, and they go nowhere. And they're going to give the ball back to the Raiders. We're going to call timeout. If we can score one more time before the half, that would be, I mean, you know, it's the Super Bowl, man. No mercy. No mercy. There's the kick. Oh, I thought he was going to get out of that. I thought he was going to get out of that. Okay, 33-yard line. 2 timeouts. Wow, pass to Brock Bowers. Raiders going to come back to the field quickly. And that's not so quickly. Same pass, and this time we'll call timeout. 19 seconds, ball on the 32. Let's see, I believe that's a kick that we can make. Is he out of bounds? I believe he's out of bounds. Second and 5, 15 seconds. Intercepted. The ball was thrown too low. And the Raiders trying to push it. He throws the ball too low. This is a pass. I think he's open. Throw it up. He's beat. If he throws the lob, if he throws the lob, that's over. But he threw it too low, and it's intercepted. And maybe that'll be something this team can build on. Run up the middle. That's okay. Raiders don't mind it. And they call timeout. 3 seconds left here in the third, or in the first half. This will probably be the last play of the half, depending on if there's not a penalty. Big hit, and that'll be the end of it. The Raiders with a 28-0 lead here in the Super Bowl. Very similar, exact same score for this team when the two met earlier this season. Raiders end up only winning that game by 3 points and end up going scoreless in the second half. Now we got to figure out what it will look like in this one. There's a little replay action happening right there. There's Allison. He had an opportunity for 2 of them in the first half. And being that, we see that over there, it may be that we got a little something on that left side. If Allison is going to be over there, and if he's going to beat his guy over there, then that may be something to go back to. All right, ball's going to get brought down on the 26-yard line. Okay, Dwight Garner not in the end zone yet, and he's had a very tough day. All right, number 15. This is what it takes, man. You got to get to the next level. Final level. First down. Raiders going to run it, and they're going to get yardage. 6 yards for the running back. He's had a pretty good day today. Able to run the ball pretty cleanly all day. I don't know that we've really done a great job of containing him. He hasn't got anything huge, but he's been solid all day. Pass to the outside, and they do get it for the first down. Short pass. That one goes to our receiver, Allen. Going to get the catch. Ball on the 37-yard line. Oh, Neighbors breaking tackles. The idea was to hit him hard as soon as he tried to catch the ball, but he caught it and broke the tackle. And the Giants moving the chains right now. Ball on the 48-yard line. Try to hit him with the big hit and no go. The ball's down on the 37. Okay, so they are in scoring range. It looks like the New York Giants may get a chance to score here unless they give up a play. Oh, and that would have been an interception if the player was paying attention. Hits him right in the helmet, looks like. Second and 10. Ooh, crazy block on the side there. And there's Tomlinson getting the tackle, but somebody got smashed by the offensive lineman on that play. Who was it, man? Let's take a look at this. Watch the screen. Who is this? Somebody's going to get B-out. Yikes. Who is this? Ooh, Davenport. Wow. Wow, and that's interesting. Talk about physics engine. That, yeah. It doesn't look as big there, but in real time, look at this. Bing. Yikes. Yeah, man. Davenport. Bruh. Okay, ball on the 19-yard line now. Giants moving down the field nicely. Garner is going to get 2 yards. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can put some pressure on him. Oh no! No tackle and a touchdown for the Giants. They come out in the second half, score immediately. That one goes to number 82, Dwayne Allen, who has a couple catches on this drive. And this is just a bad play by Davenport again. Wow, just a terrible angle and a miscalculated tackle attempt. And so now it's 28-7. Hitting the extra point here, and it's good. Thanks for hanging out with us. Those of you who are, I appreciate you. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, it would be really helpful. Those of you who are already subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys so much. So much. We'd love to get the running game going. The running game, we did it a little bit. It's contributive, kinda. But right now, that's the kind of thing we're seeing. That's a 4-yard loss for the Raiders on a run attempt. They are playing the run extremely well. Nice defense. Third and 14. They're going to go deep, and they're going to find Antonio Pace, who's going to get tracked down by the cornerback. But a deep pass on 3rd and 14 takes the Raiders all the way to the other side of the field. Plenty of time to make the read, finds the spot, finds Antonio running, and able to catch him in stride for the first. That's a big play for the Raiders. They're going to go outside to Brock Bowers, and he's going to get the first down. Cordell Kidd with over 300 passing yards already in this game. Such a chip on his shoulder, this kid, fella. Last year, the Raiders went all the way to the Super Bowl without him. He ended up getting injured in the playoffs, and so we hadn't seen this young quarterback's poise for playoffs. He so far has been pretty good, minus that interception just a minute ago. And again, with the MVP snub, the young man's got to ask, what's it take to get some respect in this league? And right now, he's leading his team. There's another touchdown by Joel Bentley that's going to give us another lead, and already that breaks the pattern of 28 points in the first half and no points in the second for the Raiders when they last played the Giants. With the Raiders playing this way, it's pretty hard to stop them on the offensive side of the ball, though New York has played well. We've had to go to some plays that we don't typically go to get things done here. They've prepared well. They prepared for the run. We haven't found success with some of our normal plays. And now, you know, that's okay. I can take that. They got a whole year's worth of tendencies to look at. There's a run up the middle, and Goodwell with another 3-yard gain. Let's go here. 2nd and 7. 4 receivers on the field. Oh, and Drayton with the Superman tackle. Dies after the quarterback and is able to bring him down. I think that's Alani Drayton's 2nd sack. Able to get free. And what a lunge. Just, reaches out, and Adisa Isaac was there. So if he would have created the stumble, if you will, he would have still gotten sacked, I believe. 3rd and 18. Nice tackle by Zaire Klein. We actually haven't said Zaire Klein's very much. He's definitely the defensive leader on this team. Alani Traden got home to the quarterback to create the pressure. It's been the defensive line that's making all the noise so far. They get back to their stopping ways there. Oh my goodness. First and 10 on the 32. This time he does find Allison, and he's able to get the catch. Tried the outside pass there. Allison had to dive to get it, but it looked nice. That'll fit on his baseball card. Oh, and Charlton brought down again. At the end of the third quarter, the Raiders and the Giants. Raiders up 28 points, able to match the score that they gave up in the third quarter to the Giants. And we're 1 quarter away from Charles Woodson, Coach Woodson, from his 4th Super Bowl in 7 years, 8 years. Oh, and it's intercepted. Interception number 2. That might be the same guy. It's not a pass I normally would try. Cordell to, yep, he goes for it, and we're a little late. The safety comes over to get it done, but we're late with that pass. That's exactly it. That happened. I don't know. I can't be mad at that. That's what's supposed to happen. We made a late read. He should have gotten that. Quarterback is gonna find his receiver after dancing in the pocket. There's Neighbors. He's going to get the catch, and he's got 9. I'm going to try it one more time. Well, they go right back to the play, and I thought we was shade on the inside, but they didn't. Still got the inside. I thought we would. That's actually what I thought would happen, but. Oh, pass to the outside. It looks like New York is feeling good. They're coming out quick and snappy. 2nd and inches. And there's the play up the middle. First down. Goodwell with 50 yards this play, this game. This time they run up the middle and they don't get much. Zaire Klein there to make the tackle. Raiders, the number 2 team in takeaways this season. Nice tackle, and that is, who is that? That's number 39. It's Clemens that comes up and makes the tackle. 3rd and 15. Let's see what we can get here. Pass is broken up by number 23 Tomlinson and might have been intercepted. We couldn't quite get it. It would have been nice to get the interception. And they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it here in the 4th. I think they have to. The field goal really doesn't help that much with them being down as much as they are. Oh, put your hands up, and it's a touchdown. Defenders right there. I'm smashing triangle, and he won't do anything. That's crazy work. They do get the touchdown, but this is the defenders there. I'm hitting triangle. Did I take him out of the area? What happened? Yeah, I guess we just decided we weren't. Maybe he was just out of the play. Touchdown for the Giants. Okay. He did a good job of getting both feet into bounds, though. So, got to give him credit for that. That should have been intercepted or knocked down, though. 100%. They're going to do the onside kick. Raiders are going to do it. Don't do it. Stay down. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in this one. And there is an injury. Deion Pleasance, the young middle linebacker, going to go to the sideline. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Raiders looking to run. Charlton, best run of the day, does get a first down. Charlton just gets 2 on the play. New York, man. Crazy good against the run, but Raiders looking like they're going to go ahead and take this one in. Uh-oh. Got space. Bowls over a guy and a first down for number 31. Charlton. Oh, and he is warmed up now. Nice run. And another nice run for him. A first down. The ball's now on the 13 with 3 minutes left in the game. Luke Charlton starting to feel pretty good. There's a run. He stays up and he's in. Touchdown for Luke Charlton. Gets hit by, I think it was 3 different Giants. Would not go down, and in the end zone he goes. 1, 2, maybe it's 2 Giants. Let's see if they slow it down. 1, 2, 3. There was 3 Giants that tried to get their hand on him, and he would not go down. Good play by the real MVP. There's Luke Charlton. Nice cut inside, although we probably could have just went outside. Nice cut inside, though. Here's where the contact comes. Okay, so he's tripping a little bit. Puts his hand out. Brushes off the first guy. Bowls his shoulder down on the other guy, who's admittedly already being somewhat blocked. So goes through that guy. This guy comes in with a shoulder but has a bad angle. Yeah. I mean, this play makes sense physically, I think. Sometimes you get weird plays where, it doesn't make sense. But this one, this guy doesn't quite get his hand on him. He's already somewhat blocked. He hits his shoulder, but that player can't hit him with any real force. The only player that could have was 34, and he hits him in his back right here. Yeah, that's a good play. That's a good run. That's a good touchdown for the Raiders. 42 points here in the first, in this game. And with 2.5 minutes, you might as well take your helmets off, put the Super Bowl t-shirts on, and get ready to celebrate. Somebody look on the sideline. Coach Woodson better be careful. They may be coming through with the Kool-Aid, with the Gatorade. AFC West has had some good coaches. Charles Woodson has to be put into the conversation alongside the great Kansas City coach Andy Reid. Good throw. Dwight Garner getting free. Finds this guy, Anthony Hopkins. Is it Anthony? Is that? No, it's probably not Anthony Hopkins. Is it Anthony Hopkins anyway? It's DeAndre Hopkins is what I'm thinking about. Anthony Hopkins is the actor. And Mr. Hannibal himself. Don't know why. Getting it all mixed up. 2 minutes to go in this one. Oh, that's not where I thought he was going to go. I thought he was going to go to the man that was in motion. It's a good play. 2nd and inches. 1 minute, 40 seconds. Just about 60 seconds left in the game. Oh, nice tackle. Davenport this time. Able to bring down the tight end. 3rd and 1. Big hit. New York with all 3 timeouts, but not calling any of them with 30 seconds left. We're almost there. 6 seconds is maybe the last play, unless they will hike it. Tillman getting to the quarterback, and the quarterback throws the ball away, and that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Las Vegas Raiders, your Super Bowl 2031 champions. They defeat the New York Giants 42-14. And there's the Gatorade. Coach Woodson on his way to celebration. The New York Giants had a Cinderella run, went through a couple big teams, but did not get the win. The Raiders are going to be the ones here in Dallas to win the Super Bowl 59. And there it is. The Lombardi Trophy is back in Las Vegas once again. A great game by the defense in this one. Dwight Garner just in trouble and under pressure all game. Made some high pressure throws, but could never quite get into a groove. Meanwhile, Cordell Kidd did throw 2 interceptions, but also threw well over 300 yards and played well to get the win. Congratulations, Las Vegas. You are the champs once again. Statistically, looks like Dwight Garner does get the better passer rating, mostly probably because, not mostly probably, but because of the 2 interceptions that Cordell Kidd threw. Garner only 242 yards, and he did throw for the 2 touchdowns. One of those touchdowns, I'm telling you, should not even have been a thing. But that's all right. It is. They scored it. We'll have to give it to them. Charlton still didn't get the 100 yards. I'm going to look. I think it was about 84 or 88 that he got last time he played them. Still didn't get the 100 that he is going for there. Bentley does get something there, though. He does get a touchdown. 3 rushing touchdowns for the Raiders. Despite a very good defensive team, they played the run pretty well. Terrion Allison was a standout today from the receiver corps, 2 touchdowns. This is a rookie year for him, so maybe this is a coming out party for Terrion as a 6'6", 214-yard receiver out of North Carolina. There's Kyle Merritt, also has some big catches, as well as Brock Bowers. And defensively, I think we had Darrell Davenport got beat on a lot of plays, but looks like he was in a lot of plays for tackles. 9 tackles for him. Junior Spriggs with 7. Zaire Klein with 6. I didn't say his name much. Spriggs gets credit for half a sack? I thought he got in and made that sack. Or maybe it's the tackle for loss. What else do we have here? Looking at sacks, Drayton got the sack. Shelby got the fumble forced, and we did have a recovery by Barry Riddle and a touchdown for him. A big game, a big win for the Raiders. I'll have to make some decisions about how we're going to do the rest of this franchise as we get closer to Madden 26. Madden 26 is in August, but we may keep this particular drive, this particular thing going, and until Madden comes out. But you can also expect it will slow down a little bit. And with college football coming out on July, I do intend to pick a team and try Dynasty once again. Love to hear some of your thoughts about which team you think we should go with the Dynasty. Though I think I do have a team I'm considering. It really doesn't matter. We do get an injury in this particular deal, and we get our contract extended. Very nice indeed. The Raiders get the win. Super Bowl champs will go ahead and advance the week. And there you have it. All kinds of things going on here. But let's hit the season recap. And bam, there you have it. Johnny Cartwright, MVP. Charles Woodson, as we talked about earlier, Coach of the Year. Charlton Offensive Player of the Year. Klein and the rookies. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. This has been the 8th, I think it is, the 8th season. And we're going into the 9th season. I hope you guys continue to hang with us. I'm very invested in Luke Charlton's career. Looking at him, we'll do this soon. We'll do this maybe we'll do this in the off season, but I'll give you a sneak peek now of what I'm thinking about. There it is, the legacy leaderboard. Charles Woodson has overtaken John Madden as the #1 coach of all time. According to the legacy leaderboard here in Madden, he just squeaks by John Madden. Wow. With 20,807 overall points, 4 Super Bowls, 5 championships, 5 awards. Congratulations, Charles Woodson. Also in this mix is Luke Charlton, 29,986 points. Patrick Mahomes, when you look at the players, there's the coaches and there's the players. Looking at the players, Luke Charlton has jumped up. So if he could get just a little bit more, I say a little bit. Patrick Mahomes is out here, man. He's way up there. That's crazy. But, yeah, so that's kind of what maybe we're playing that, man. Get that Hall of Fame season, Hall of Fame career going. All right, man, thanks for hanging out with us. I thoroughly appreciate it. We'll do some of the off-season stuff a little bit later. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about all the things. This is Pastor's Game 2. Hope you have a good Hope you have a good rest of the day. I think I said that already. Anyway, this is Pastor's Game 2. God loves you, so do I, and I will see you when I see you. Go Raiders.